Hey, Keep fans. This is your host, Keepster, and well, I apologize for kind of like the late afternoon upload. I had lunch to take care of earlier this morning, rather kind of semi late lunch, and we were kind of there for a while, so I didn't have time for like videos or streams. Tonight, well, tonight I might be in the mood to stream Royal. This week may be busy because of like the amount of stuff I have to do in my real life obligations. So I'm gonna be kind of off and on about when I'm gonna be streaming. That's why I don't put a schedule per se, because for that sheer purpose. Once I have a lot more allotted free time, I will put together a schedule. But for the time being, it'll be sporadic streams whenever I feel like it, and sporadic video topics whenever I feel like. And today happens to be a good topic because it is indeed the last video I covered about the Persona 3 portable and Persona 4 Golden ports having a release date is the last announcement as of the 25th anniversary of the Persona series. So yes, unfortunately there's no new game announcements, there's no Illuming the Persona 6, there's not even a tease for that. Don't expect any of that anytime soon, if that's what you were hoping for. They even made it clear in the music announcement in the festival thing that there weren't going to be any game announcements. So the best bet would be to wait for the upcoming Game Awards, which will be in December of this year. So let's just get into like overall thoughts. Pretty much, I would say the entire event ended up being kind of underwhelming. If you happen to live in Japan, you would enjoy the benefits of like going to the various maid cafes, not even maid cafes, franchise merchandise cafes, hotels. I mean, I even shared like a video. I mean, not a video, but like I seen like a video of a guy staying at one of those events in Japan in a hotel theme around the 25th anniversary. It's like, you live in Japan, you're gonna eat the good shit, essentially. Otherwise, you're going to have to just buy the merch based on the different protagonists and nothing else. That's all that there was. It's like, aside from like different ports getting ported to modern consoles, there's not much to say about this anniversary that hasn't been already said or stated before by other content creators. Like, if there was, there would be a lot more talks about it, but unfortunately, we got what we got. So, do you have anything to add, Kasumi, to that?
Disappointed with the West about the whole anniversary. It was mostly all just merch.
Yeah.
For 2 years.
For 2 years. It's like, oh my god, do you want to see Femimacy in a really hot, cute dress? Or you want to see Maya Mano in a really hot dress? Or you want to see these characters in like butler or maid outfits? It's like, don't get me wrong, some of them look really handsome and pretty and cute in these dresses, but it's like, aside from that, what are we really missing? You know, like, what's so like, I get that they're celebrating an anniversary, but I would think we would get some kind of sort of thing that benefits both people that live natively in Japan and us, us Western fans that only are able to consume the games from the franchise.
Yeah.
And if that's what you were expecting, you, meaning my audience, are going to be severely disappointed, and there's just no sugarcoating it. It's just underwhelming. I don't know how else I can really articulate how I feel about this anniversary.
it's a well, if you really get down to the nitty and gritty, the basics, it's a big advertisement. That's all that's all that this is. It's a big, giant advertisement for these games. Whoopie doo. That's not like that hasn't been done before for other media, right?
Yeah, and they were even advertising 1 and 2, but there was no remake of 1 and 2 that's coming out,
Yeah.
which is incredibly upsetting to a lot of people
Yeah, because
that wanted those remakes.
it's like that's what I would be expecting from this. But then again, it's like at least with other franchises like Tales of the series, they have something called Tales Festival where it's like more than likely they have something to announce. But they have this Tales Festival every year. Persona does not have. Well, they do have the concerts every year, but I think they do have a festival sort of thing every year. But it's like you would think something that is in the 25th anniversary, something major would be great to be announced. And people can make the argument like, well, it's not just that time yet. It just so happens to be like the celebrating the franchise's like birthday, which yes, that's what it is. But it's like, so why the hype around it? You know, like that's my only issue with this 25th anniversary. That there's a lot of hype surrounding it, but it's only met with like
Disappointment,
disappointment,
frustration.
and also like we're just simply getting different merch of Persona, like as if we can't get enough merch from prior years prior to the anniversary. Like I don't give them this at least. People that wanted merch from Personas 1 and 2 have Nandroids of both Tatsuya and Maya. So it's like, if people wanted that, people got that. If people wanted Nandroids from the first protagonist, they got that, I guess. But beyond that, what else is like significant? That's my question to the people behind Atlas, I suppose, as a consumer.
Yeah. Yeah, I get the merch is pretty much important. It was a celebration of 25 years. But I kind of wanted more of like Persona 1, Persona 2, getting a remaster or a remake at least. Um, we're getting Portable and Golden, but Golden is on Steam. So I could have easily got that.
But I think I'm kind of hoping, this is like my optimistic viewpoint of it. I'm hoping this is going to lead to, hey, we're not ready to show off Persona 6 just yet, but here's a little bit of a tease. Which I think, though, realistically, Atlas is learning from their marketing of Persona 5 to not do a tease like that, because the last time they did so, guess what game got delayed at least a few times prior to release?
10. It got delayed.
Wait, how many times did it get delayed? The original game?
Persona 5
Yeah.
got delayed for 10 years. They kept on, like, teasing it every year, saying that would be released that year, but we never got it until 10 years.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that Atlas knows that deep down. So they're holding off on any announcements until they're absolutely 100% ready to say something. That's what I think. That's what I hope.
I'm doing that too. If they stop with 5, they stop with 5. I'm fine with them stopping with 5. But I hope they do move on to 6. But given take on how Persona 5 blew up, it's extremely. They have extreme pressure on themselves.
Yeah.
to live up to that success.
So to say that at least the excitement levels of this anniversary celebration is a disappointment is an understatement. I think some of the merch looks cool. In fact, I'm probably going to look into getting some merch of this in the future. I want a FemMC Nandoroid or cute thing of her or Joker or whatever. But beyond that, I don't know if overall I'm just can't get too hype about this. And you people that know me that I am currently the biggest Persona simp. One of the biggest Persona simps on the internet. I'm one of those fans that don't think it's the best thing ever, but I'm definitely a fan. Female Joker or Kasumi here is a fan as well, but can't lie, it is not that much to be desired for overall in the grand scheme of things. And this was happening for 2 years, by the way. 2 years of hype, 2 years of like build up, 2 years of like, oh, this is gonna happen, to what we actually got. And that's why, like, towards the end of the
You're living paycheck to paycheck. For the merch drops. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's gonna be hard to get all that merch that they dropped for 2 years.
Yeah. So that's about our thoughts on the 25th anniversary. If you're expecting some new game announcements, it's not going to happen. So at least we have the Persona 3 and 4 ports to look forward to next year. We got Royal for everybody else coming up pretty soon, and at least it's not leaving in a complete sour note. So I can say that that will be it as far as our conclusive thoughts on it. Keepster's going to sign out, be gone dirty demons and be gone dirty shadows. Do you want to say goodbye to the audience and final thoughts on this anniversary celebration?
I don't have any final thoughts, so bye.
Alright, that's about it. See ya.
Been a little while, but I'm still battling. Moving fast while you just pedaling. No time for me, no tangling. Hit you in the spot with no angling.